What's up, YouTube, and welcome to my brand new reaction channel. Here on Hillbilly Reacts, we'll be reacting to current events, news, comedy, just whatever the hell comes to mind, man. Whatever I feel like reacting to, whatever given day, other than music. Now, if you want to catch out my music reactions, you can see them over at Hanging with Hillbilly here on YouTube. So be sure and check that out. Got some good stuff going on there. This is a different type of reaction channel. This one I'll be doing, again, a variety of things. There will be some, probably some things that'll piss some people off, but that's the fun in it, right? So at any rate, after watching this video, if you like it, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments if you have any videos or any type of content you would like me to react to other than music videos, because you could do that over on Hanging with Hillbilly. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. If you didn't like it, if it's something we can discuss, the comments are always open. I'm always down for discussion. Let's keep it civil. We don't want to be too much bickering and arguing back and forth, saying too many mean things. I mean, my feelings don't get hurt much, but I don't want to upset any folks that might be on the channel. So at any rate, let's go ahead and get into it. This one's going to be Donald Trump compilation, the 90 most shocking things he said during his election campaign. This is the 2015 time frame. Now, when he was running against Hillary, so we know a lot of things were said, a lot of stuff was said, a lot of sound bites. But and maybe we'll see if he's saying the same type of stuff now that he's running again. I know he's got some. There's obviously a lot of different topics with all the stuff that's up against him here. But yeah, let's jump into it. June 16, 2015. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am officially running.
Yes, you did.
For President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again. When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're not sending you. They're not sending you. They're sending people that have lots of problems, and they're bringing those problems with us. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists.
Who's number one with Hispanics? Trump.
Yes, you told us
Trump.
that earlier.
I love the Mexican people and their spirit, but the country of Mexico is killing us. I want to build a wall. I'm going to build a wall.
I want to build the wall. We need the wall.
I mean, was he wrong? Honestly, was he wrong? Look at the fentanyl deaths we have today in this country. It's absolutely insane, and we know where it's coming from. We know that China is manufacturing the fentanyl, and it's being brought across the border by the cartels, or it's actually being brought across the border by the asylum seekers. But they're doing it so that the cartels will take them to the border and get them across the border. Right, so the deal is you smuggle it across, and I don't even want to get into the crimes against women and children, brought about by the cartels. It's just gets me heated. We could talk about that in a different video, but let's move on.
And Mexico will pay for the wall.
But we have some bad hombres here, and we're going to get them out.
A lot more now.
To call John McCain a loser because he was a
I never called him. No, I don't call
That is outrageous. He's an American hero.
I don't like losers. But Frank, let me get to it. He hit me. He's not a war hero. He's a war hero. He's a war hero. 5.5 years. He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured, okay? I hate to tell you. And then I watched this idiot Lindsey Graham on television today, and he calls me a jackass. He's a jackass.
The man of the toupee. This is on the front page of the New York Times. I don't wear a toupee. I'll prove once and for all that it's mine, okay? Come. Is it mine? Look.
It is.
It is. Say it, please.
Yes, I believe it is.
Thank you. I have such respect for women. I cherish women.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell. I love the women that faint when I speak. Those are the ones that love me.
No, go ahead, Donald.
No, I'm a gentleman, Hillary. Go ahead. What I say is what I say. And honestly, Megyn, if you don't like it, I'm sorry. I've been very nice to you, although I could probably maybe not be based on the way you have treated me, but I wouldn't do that.
You brag that you have sexually assaulted women. Do you understand that?
No, I didn't say that at all. I don't think you understood what was said. This was locker room talk.
Every woman lied when they came forward to hurt my campaign.
Believe me, she would not be my first choice, that I can tell you. You take a look at her words. You tell me what you think. I don't think so. I don't think so.
All of these liars will be sued after the election is over.
I'm going to take such good care of women's health care issues, you won't even believe it.
Do you believe in punishment for abortion? Yes or no, as a principle?
The answer is that there has to be some form of punishment.
For the woman?
Yeah, there has to be some form.
Such a nasty woman.
Trust fund.
I have tremendous respect for women.
Have you ever
and
done those
women
things?
have respect for me.
But I'm surging with women.
I think Hillary would be a terrible president.
Well, I think the only card she has is the woman's card. She's got nothing else going. And frankly, if Hillary Clinton were a man, I don't think she'd get 5% of the vote.
She's a world-class liar. Just look at her pathetic email server statements.
She's crooked Hillary. Don't you understand that? This is one of the most crooked politicians in history.
It's true.
That's
one of the most dangerous politicians in history. I mean, her body count is absolutely just through the roof. And I do believe that, to an extent. Did she do it personally herself? No, but I believe that. Yeah, I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments. Do you think you think Hillary Clinton's a dangerous woman when it comes to pissing her off? I don't think I'd want to do it.
Legacy of Hillary Clinton: death, destruction, terrorism, and weakness. She's the devil. Hillary Clinton is a bigot.
I was going to say something extremely rough to Hillary, to her family, and I said to myself, I can't do it. I just can't do it.
If you look at Bill Clinton, far worse, minor words, and his was action. His was what he's done to women. There's never been anybody in the history of politics in this nation that's been so abusive to women.
It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
So the ironic part about these two being head to head and kind of going at it with words and whatnot, they were pretty good friends. I mean, as far as they got along well. I don't know about friends as far as come over to my house and eat with my family, but they weren't enemies by any means until he decided to run as a Republican, and then right then and there it flipped a switch. For the Clintons, they no longer had any. I would be willing to bet that Bill Clinton still has a lot of respect for Donald Trump. Hillary, on the other hand, she's probably still butthurt over losing.
She has tremendous hate in her heart.
Wouldn't that be embarrassing to lose to crooked Hillary Clinton? That would be terrible.
Is there anybody you'd like to apologize to right now yourself?
No.
No?
I think I would probably get along very well with Putin.
Russia, if you're listening, I hope you're able to find the 30,000 emails that are missing.
Hillary likes to play tough with Russia. Putin looks at her and he laughs, okay?
If anyone else would have destroyed that much evidence, we would still be we'd be rotting under the darn prison right now. So I don't understand how she's still walking around and still running that mouth of hers, because she should have been locked up a long time ago. It's absolutely ridiculous what the elite can get away with, what that 1% can get away with in this country, and still be walking around. I mean, hell, look at what we're dealing with right now. Look at the Biden family and the corruption that's been found. Whether or not, has it been proven? I mean, the laptop was an absolute. So first of all, that was a conspiracy theory. So if you're listening to me right now and you think, well, that's a conspiracy theory, well, You said that about the laptop, and then the laptop turns out to be an accurate deal. You say that about the dossier that Hillary Clinton had purchased during this time frame. Um, she had the Steele dossier created. That turned out to not be a conspiracy theory. So, are they really? At what point does the left finally say, you know what, all these things that we call conspiracy theories, we have to come back out and restate it, saying, oh, we apologize for making that mistake. These were actual factual facts, and report them the way they're supposed to be reported. Press sucks. Anyway.
Laughs.
He'd rather have a puppet as president of
No
the United
puppet,
States.
no puppet.
That's what we have now.
It's pretty clear.
Joe Biden.
I know nothing about Russia.
Talking about Gitmo, right? Guantanamo Bay, which by the way, we are keeping open. And we're going to load it up with some bad dudes, believe me. We're going to load it up.
Bad dudes.
Would I approve waterboarding? You bet your ass I'd approve it. You bet your ass. In a heartbeat.
And I'd bring back a hell of a lot worse than waterboarding.
I want surveillance of certain mosques, okay? If that's okay.
Because they are recruiting by the thousands. They're leaving our country. And then when they come back, we take them back. Oh, come on back. Where were you? I was fighting for ISIS. Oh, come on back. Go home. Enjoy yourself.
I will absolutely take database on the people coming in from Syria if we can't stop it, but we're going to. I've made it known, if I win, they're going back. ISIS is honoring President Obama. He is the founder of ISIS. He's the founder of ISIS.
Okay, it's a little far.
The founder. He founded ISIS.
Might have helped it
And I would say
by allowing
the
funds
would be
to be in Iran,
crooked Hillary Clinton.
Syria.
If you're on a sports team, most valuable player, MVP. You get the MVP award. ISIS will hand her the most valuable player award.
I thought I heard a little voice over there.
That was a terrible
Take him
echo.
out. Take him out. Get him out of here.
Oh, throw him the hell out of here. Am I allowed to rip that whistle out of the mouth? I'd rip that. Go home to mommy. I love the old days. You know what they used to do to guys like that when they were in a place like this? They'd be carried out on a stretcher, folks. I don't throw babies out, believe me. I love babies.
Actually, I was only kidding. You can get the baby out of here.
They say I have the most loyal people. Did you ever see that? Where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay?
So it's so funny that all of these comments that he's saying, that the press took these sound bites and ran with it. Oh my God, Trump's talking about, grabbing, snatching a whistle out of it, and he doesn't like babies, and he could shoot somebody in the middle of Fifth Avenue. It was the most stupid shit, because the most stupid stuff, because obviously he doesn't believe any of that. He doesn't. I mean, if you can't see a joke, the problem with it is that when the media takes it and runs with it, folks that didn't get to hear it come out of Donald Trump's mouth with all the context surrounding it just believe that. And I mean, there are people to this day that believe that he actually meant, had ill intent with those words, that he really thought he could do these kind of things. I mean, that's just silly. Get over yourselves, folks.
Like incredible.
I always wanted to get the Purple Heart. This was much easier. If I become president, we're all going to be saying Merry Christmas again. That I can tell you.
If you look at North Korea, this guy, he's like a maniac, okay? And you got to give him credit.
That's a famous Mussolini quote. You retweeted it. You like the quote? Did you know it was Mussolini?
It's okay to know it's Mussolini. Look, Mussolini was Mussolini. It's okay to. It's a very good quote. It's a very interesting quote.
I mean, I'm just talking about David Duke and the Ku Klux Klan here, but.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know David Duke. I don't believe I've ever met him. I'm pretty sure I didn't meet him, and I just don't know anything about him.
Do you plan to visit with the Pope when he comes into Philadelphia?
Well, the Pope believes in global warming. You do know that, right? Hey, in this room, it's so hot in here, maybe I'll start to believe it myself. This room is hot. Written by a nice reporter. Now the poor guy, you got to see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember. He's going like, I don't remember. Oh, maybe that's what I said. Whoever the hell.
So right there is that the left and the media, the leftist media tried to push, was that he was making fun of handicapped people. absolutely not the case as you read that or as you saw it just now in its entirety. Just more stupid crap, man. It's you can't make this stuff up.
Brought this mic system. Don't put the son of a bitch to put it in. I'll tell you. These people. No, this mic is terrible. Stupid mic keeps popping. Nevada. And you know what I said? You know what I said? I said when I came out here, I said, nobody says it the other way. It has to be Nevada. He said I had small hands. Actually, I'm 6'3", not 6'2", but he said I had small hands. They're not small, are they? I never heard that one before. Donald Trump has small hands. So I said, small hands. These guys know. I hit a ball 280 yards. Stand up, my club champion. Stand up. Do I hit the ball good? Do I hit it long? Is Trump strong? Huh? He referred to my hands. If they're small, something else must be small. I guarantee you there's no problem. I guarantee you. Okay. I think we should take a drug test prior to the debate.
My mic was defective within the room.
Did that explain the sniffles then?
Did you see where Biden wants to take me to the back of the barn? Me. He wants it. I'd love that. I'd love that. Mr. Tough Guy.
So I spent a long time this morning on making my shoes so beautiful, so shiny. And then I walked through more dusty floors than I've ever seen in my life. Thank you, Anthony Weiner. It's a rigged system. The system is totally rigged and broken.
This system is rigged. We're competing in a rigged election. This is a rigged election.
That you will absolutely accept the result of this election.
I will look at it at the time. I'm not looking at anything now. I'll look at it at the time.
Are you saying you're not prepared now to commit
What
to
I'm
that
saying
principle?
is that I will tell you at the time. I'll keep you in suspense.
Will totally accept the results of this great and historic presidential election if I win.
There's never been anything like this. So go and register. Make sure you get out and vote November 28th.
All right, folks. So that was, I don't know what the intent of creating that video was, but they just kind of showed us the 90 most shocking things he said during his election campaign. I know some of it I wasn't shocked back by it. A lot of it was factual, and I don't know. He won that election, and honestly, I think he won the election against Joe Biden. To me, Hillary Clinton was a very, very popular person, especially among women voters, and we had record turnout that year for voting. He did not win the popular vote, but he wins in the Electoral College, so he became our president. Now, when Biden ran against Donald Trump, all of a sudden, Donald Trump beats the numbers he beats the year before, and then Biden gets X amount more votes than that. I mean, it was insane how many more millions and millions of people voted 4 years later to get rid of Trump. When if you look at the situation we were in under the Obama administration, economically, which is what most of us think about, right, is our wallets, and the condition we were in under Donald Trump, and this is with the left now having control of the Senate or Congress and fighting him on everything. Actually, it didn't matter what it was the man wanted to do to help this country. It was the folks on the left, it was the Democrats that shut that down. They absolutely shut him down at to make it look like he wasn't doing his job. And then now under Biden, look at your condition. Have you checked your bank account lately? Have you checked the prices of gasoline and of food and of every other thing we need as the middle class, or even the lower class? We're not that 1% of folks. We're not those millionaires, those billionaires that can just afford to do all that stuff. At least I'm not. I'm speaking for myself here. If you are, be sure and drop me a donation if you're one of those billionaires. But yeah, and you like the channel. But at any rate, if you do like this channel, in reality, on a serious note, if you like it, if you like what you heard here, give me a thumbs up. So I know that you like this type of content. Be sure to drop in the comments. If you have any suggestions, anything you'd like me to react to. Again, I'll do anything from comedy skits to stand-up comedy to politics to current events to historical events. I don't care. I'll talk about anything. But let's interact with one another and let's create some dialogue about different topics and see if we can come to an understanding of one another. We don't have to agree. We just have to understand that this is a great country, and the country we live in. We have a freedom of speech, and let's use it. I thank you for hanging out here on Hillbilly Reacts. Again, if you're into music videos, you can check me out over at Hanging with Hillbilly on YouTube. That's where I do my music reactions. We're going to catch you next time from Hillbilly here at Hillbilly Reacts. See you later.